Welcome to the ninth session that is determination of the height of an object whose base is inaccessible, right? So where your base is not accessible, where you can't go and measure a distance between the theodolite or a total station to the object whose height you want to determine. So in that case there is a little bit different scenario. So we'll see that in this coming slides. Set up the instrument over the point B on the ground near the object whose height is to be determined. Nearby, how much near you can go, it is not accessible, but whatever is nearby, you have to set up the instrument and do temporary adjustments. Then you have to bisect the top of the building or object whose height is to be determined. Right? Measure the vertical angle alpha 1. Along the line of the B, the same line, you have to shift the instrument behind, right, or front depending upon the space available, right, and you have to set up the instrument, transit the telescope, bisect the point and shift your theodolite to that point which should be in the line of the point B. Whatever point you have intersected, that point should be in line with the point B. Now you are going to set up the instrument at A, and then you are going to set up the instrument at A and measure the angle, that is of the top, that is Q, of the point Q. That angle will become alpha 2. First one is alpha 1, this will become your alpha 2. And now measure the distance between the point A and B. You can't measure the distance between the theodolite point B and the building or your object. So what I'm going to do, as you transit the telescope to be in the line of with respect to B, right? So when you transit the telescope, bisect the point which is in line, and there you are going to center your theodolite and do all the temporary adjustments. From there again you are going to calculate the vertical angle, that is alpha 2, and you have to measure the distance between the A point and the B point, right, where we have set up the total sessions. And also you have to measure the staff reading from point A as S2 and staff reading from point B, that is S1, alpha 1 S1, alpha 2 S2. These are the two readings you have to calculate from the two station points and the distance between the two station points, right? That we have to do. You will see it clearly. Just I am trying to explain you through the procedure. Then do the same thing with the face right observations, right, and take the vertical angle average of those two, and then calculate the height of an object with respect to the point B. Whatever I have told, the same thing he is trying to tell you. You are going to set up the instrument at a point, and you are going to take the reading on this benchmark, that is S2, and bisect the point Q as alpha 2 and S2. Now you are going to, in the same line, in the same direction forward, you are going to set up an instrument, it is A, right. You are going to take the vertical angle here again right? That is alpha 1 and S1, that is your staff reading. You measure the distance between the two station points, right? You have to calculate the D and H with the help of the formula, right? We'll tell you the formula. With the help of that formula, you're going to calculate the H and D. And same way, you're going to calculate the RL of the top of the building or the bottom of the building, right? Same way that I have told in the previous class. Here in this case, what is happening is the A point, that is this, the station A is little bit higher than the station B. You understand, right? This station is higher. Can you see the line of axis is in this direction here, and the line of axis of the station B is at lower. That means the station is at a higher level with respect to the station B, right? This is how you are going to calculate the vertical distance and the horizontal distance, okay, of an object with respect to the station point, right? That's all in the inaccessible. It is the same, but one thing extra is here, you're going to take the two station points in the same direction, right? And you don't have the distance between the object and the theodolite station. You have the distance between the two theodolites, right? That is all in this unit.